So in question 40, I mentioned that if you're given dilute HNO3 reacting with the copper, then it's going to be like this. You have your copper nitrate, you would have your NO, which is nitrogen 2 oxide, and then you have water, okay? But if it's concentrated, then you're going to have NO2 at that point, and the other things will still be there. All right, are you ready to balance this one? So once again, we'll just carry on with the algebraic method because it's quite faster. So we're going to call this A, we'll call this B, we'll call this C, we'll call this D, we'll call this E. Let's compare copper. So we have A is equal to C. That one is quite easy. Comparing hydrogen, we have B equals 2E. Okay, it's almost the same thing. Huh? Then we have the next one, nitrogen. We have B equals 2C plus D. We have oxygen. 3B equals 3 times 2 is 6. So that's 6C. And then we have D. And then we have E. Okay, so that's that. Now let us make A equal 1. So if A is equal to 1, then that's good. C would also be 1. Automatically, we've gotten 2 already. Isn't this nice? Okay, so if A is 1 and C is 1, then we can plug that 1 in here so that we can say B will be equal to 2 times 1 plus D. So B is actually 2 plus D. Okay, and then this would mean that would say 3B, which is this, equals 6C, which is 1, plus D, let's just write D there, and then plus E. Okay, so E here, well, let me just write it this way first. So we can say 6 plus D would equal 6 plus D plus E. What is going on? I need to look at this again. So let me do it again. B is equal to 2D plus 2C plus D. Okay, so B is 2 plus D. Yes. Oh yeah, see, 3 times 2 and then 3 times 3. You see that? Important. So 6 plus 3D should equal this. Now we can take away this 6 from both sides. It's like subtracting 6 from both sides, and then we should have 3D equals D plus E. So that would mean that 2D is equal to E. Okay, so if 2D is equal to E, and here we can say B is equal to 2E, but then E is actually 2D. So in a way, you can say B is equal to 2 times E, which is 2D. So B is equal to 4D. Let's just hold that. Now, if B is equal to 2 plus D, we can bring that in here. Again, this is maths, so just make sure that everything you're doing is following the maths rule, okay? It doesn't matter how you solve this stuff. Just follow maths rule, you would get the answer. So B is 2 plus D, so if I put that on in there, that would mean that I can say that 2 plus D, yeah, 2 plus D is equal to 4D. Yeah, so that would mean that 2 would equal 4D minus D. So 2 equal 3D, and then D is what? 2 over 3. So let's put a box around this one. So that's D. So I've gotten A, I've gotten, okay, I've not gotten everything yet. My B is 4 multiplied by D, but D is actually 2 over 3. So it means that B is like 8 over 3. Okay, that's fine. Just hang it there. So A is 1, B is 8 over 3, C is 1, D is 2 over 3, and then what's E? Okay, E is actually supposed to be 2D, so E should be 2 multiplied by our D, which is 2 over 3. Let me carry myself up here. So it means that our E is actually 2 times 2, 4 over 3. So you see, I've gotten everything now. I've gotten A, I've gotten B, I've gotten C, I've gotten D down here, and I've gotten E. So all I need to do is to slot everything in. Let's start from A. B is 8 over 3. C is what? 1. D is 2 over 3. And E is 4 over 3. Okay, so that's all I need. I'm going to wipe off some of this stuff now so that it doesn't become too messy over here. So let me do this one. Okay, I'll just take this off here. I'll take this off and then write the whole equation there again. This time around, I want you to realize that I'm doing something here. I am multiplying through by 3 in order to take away that fraction. Okay, so multiply through by 3. So that means I have 3Cu plus 8HNO3 to give 3CuNO32 plus 2NO plus 8, is that 8? No, 4H2O. So that should be what I'll get when I multiply through by 3. Okay, so now let's check. Copper is 3 on both sides. Hydrogen is 8 on the left hand side. 4 times 2 is 8, so that's fine. Nitrogen is 8 on the left. We have 3 times 2, 6 for this one. Then this is 2, so that means 8 total. Oxygen is 8 times 3, 24. This is 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 3, 18 for oxygen. Then 2 times 1 here is 2. 18 plus 2 is already 20. 4 times 1 here is 4. So that gives us 24 as well. So you see that this whole thing is balanced. And that is our answer. So subscribe if you're seeing this on YouTube. And I'll be happy to show you the next video, which is 42. So don't miss it, okay? Bye.